and welcome to your favorite Saturday morning TV show. We call this Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Jude Duncan. I'm on social media across all the platforms with the handle at Mensa Duncan.
I am Inu Safo. Find me across all social media platforms with the handle Inu_S. Today is going to be an amazing day. As you can see, we're wearing this is Ghana shirt. Today is the day that you're meeting us at the Ifwa Sutherland Park. But that's after watching this show and Big Issue. You meet us at the Ifwa Sutherland Park and we get to shop and see what This is Ghana is all about.
Yeah, right from all the vendors that are ready to the exciting conversation, networking opportunities, and a chance to taste, feel, and know a little more about all the amazing things happening in this country. You really don't want to miss out on it. I'm sure in the course of the program, we'll try and touch base.
Yeah, with our crew there, so that they can tell us what's happening, and then you can also get a feel of, how things are shaping up at the Ifwa Sutherland Park. But as always, the show is live and interactive, so do send us those messages to the WhatsApp number 0204 447 033 0204 447 033, or across all social media platforms with the hashtag Breakfast Daily Weekend.
Amazing, and we'll be glad to read all of your thoughts, comments, contributions, and experiences. But I know it's been quite a week.
Yes, it has.
I think this year, maybe because of the new, the election and the new party that came, every week there's like one major headline. No, for real. Like, see, Monday, big bang. CJ removed. And it started with the whole thing around the committee sending their reports to the president. So that was around 11ish, 12, right? And we saw the likes of committee members, Dom Level, the former Auditor General, posting some cryptic messages on social media. It's like, if you know, you know. Then by 4 p.m., Chaka, like, shut up, worded statement, bang, is there. She's removed. And of course, Tuesday was the major by-election, big by-election. Info Analytics, the poster, Musa Dampa, proving his.
I'm sure he's holding his nothing do my shoulder.
Yeah.
I've just been giving credible, polls since the 2024 election.
He described it as the most difficult polling he's had to do.
Really?
And you can understand why, because Akwetia historically wasn't, but now appears to be like a swing seat of a sort. Then of course, the following day, which was a Wednesday, President Mahama is meeting with the new, board for the Lands Commission. Then he revokes the initial freeze on the sale of state lands. Everybody's like, hey, Charlie.
I was like, hey.
So it's been, and of course, not forgetting the Gbinyuri, crisis.
Yeah.
A lot of our compatriots are now seeking asylum in the Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire. Doesn't make for good reading, all the other, trouble up north. So it's been a very intense news week,
I think 2005, like every single day, something is happening in the news. Like
2025, you mean?
Yeah, like since January, every single day, something is happening. Like there's no shortage of news.
Yeah.
Especially for us in the newsroom, no shortage of news.
Yeah. But that was big. The removal of the Chief Justice was big.
Big, and it's still in the news, and we're still talking about it. I'm sure we'll be talking about it for a while.
Absolutely.
Let's delve into the papers that we have. I have the Mirror, Ghana's most popular weekend paper. Women waste collectors deserve better. That's according to Makafui Awuku. Another story you'll find on page 15, the low-budget traveler. Another story here, Cath Maternity Children's Block Project faces financial challenges again. Wow, that story is on page 3. We'll be bringing you that. On the back of the Mirror Sport has 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Black Stars brace for Mali test in make or break clash. When it comes to the Spectator, your weekend companion, Frankie 5 is new host of Max Morning Live. Sexual demands in exchange for support, plight of adolescent girls. Bridging heritage progress in Bissy. Those are some of the stories you'll find. Use local foods and vegetables to nourish your family. And on the back page, GFA budget versus Adams Axe.
GFA budget versus what?
Adams Axe. That's at the back of the Spectator. I really enjoyed his press briefing, by the way. Or maybe I was just excited about the things he was saying.
Probably. You know, the big story on the Daily Graphic Weekend Special, right? NDC Tamale Central Primary today, who succeeds Murtala Mohammed, comes along with a photograph of two ladies who are, you know, in the race to replace the former Environment Minister. May his soul rest in peace. Also, big front page story here. Ongoing WASSCE. WAEC uncovers massive cheating, arrest teachers, students, invigilators, shuts down Kumasi Center. Big story on the front page of the Daily Graphic Weekend Special. On the back page, do or die in Accra. Black Stars face defining test against Mali in the cut. Black Stars captain Jordan Ayew and Mohammed Kudus.
Okay, I have channel1newsonline.com. When you go on our portal, some of the stories you'll find: government won't tolerate DSTV's disrespect. Shut down to proceed. That's according to the sector minister, Sam George. Tamale Central Primaries, 400 security personnel to be deployed. That's according to the NDC. And competition law key to survival of AT Telecel deal. Cuts International says so. Akpalu still in Iyoko custody pending bail fulfillment. That's according to Justice Rimsai. AT Telecel deal. This is not a merger or acquisition, Sam George is saying that. BOG Gold reserves hit record 36 tons in August. State media faces collapse, needs urgent rescue. GJA appeals to Mahama. GJA demands compensation for assaulted journalists for arrested. More probed as Medical and Dental Council battles fake doctors. WAEC to release private BEC results today. I couldn't stand watching NPP on TV after my suspension, Paul Afoko.
He's a former national chairman, right?
Yes, former national chairman. Teacher, 2 university students jailed over 2025 WASSCE malpractice. In the northern region, NDC rolls out security and voting measures for Tamale Central Primaries.
On the big front page, you can't see, of the citynewsroom.com online portal, this is Ghana Kicks Off today. And they have an interesting piece on why you can't miss it, or why you shouldn't miss it. Price standoff, DSTV shuts down to proceed. That's the Minister for Communication, Digitization and Innovation, Sam George. Withdraw or reckless Boku chieftaincy allegations. Mamprugu youth to Ken Ejapon. In the Bole Bamboy constituency, the MP is demanding a probe into alleged security brutalities. NDC assures transparent and credible Tamale Central primaries. And also here, multi-choice denies agreement on DSTV price cuts. When I saw the statement from multi-choice yesterday evening, I was like, hang in there a minute. What's going on here? Interesting update to see how that particular story plays out in the coming days. 500 beds, 0 patients, the Afari story. An interesting opinion piece by our colleague, Ashanti Regional Correspondent, Hafiz Tijani. UMB CEO team commiserate with Asante Hene on Asante Heme's passing. And Minsha Palace to host 2025 GJA Awards. And these are the big stories on citynewsroom.com.
Okay, if you come to graphic.com.gh, President Mahama on why security personnel should not harass journalists. And GJA President calls for establishment of Media Development Fund. The GJA again appeals to government to support struggling state-owned media. Ghana records 21 new Mpox cases, bringing total to 467. And solar-powered water systems commissioned in Wujidike, Bejami to boost safe water access. And here in Ghana, the DVLA giving you a look at the prototypes of DV new temporary and all other vehicle number plates from 2026. Temporary road closures for Millennium Marathon on Saturday, and President Mahama praises graphics digital shift.
Interesting. Top 10 African countries with best governments in 2025. And this is an interesting piece on the newscenter.com. The newscenter.com. Their chief editor, Elvis Darko, he's on Breakfast Daily every Monday, I believe. Also here, newly sworn in Prink Park executives target reforms. And also here, tensions flare as Sam George battles DSTV on pricing disputes. Court throws out Ashimore in 1.5 million case with Singaporean, and Mahama swears in 18 newly appointed Ghanaian envoys. And in an interesting shift, entertainment news related, Obake or Obake?
I can't help you.
Obake replaces Akwaba and Wezo at Nkrumah Memorial Park.
Right. I have GhanaWeekendOnline.com. Some of the stories you'll find on that portal. Ghanaian TikTok creators could soon receive direct payments. Woohoo. Bapi Joss, the Ghanaian artist redefining high life. He looks like a reggae artist.
Okay.
Because he's braided his hair and has cowries and shells. And, well, anyway. PB returns with new Afrofusion single, Closer. Stonebwoy unveils explosive track list for the Torture EP, igniting global hype. Kelly Price fires back at trolls in fiery Instagram rant. California family sues OpenAI, alleging ChatGPT encouraged teens' death. Nollywood star Segun Arinze arrives in Ghana for the Black Star stage play. And fashion legend Giorgio Armani dies at 91. And court orders Mohbad's wife to run DNA on their son. Those are some of the stories you'll find on Ghana Weekend.
Earlier this week, we also got to know that 80, right, Airtel Tigo and Telecel will be merging, to form a stronger, and we've been there before, right? Because
we've been there before.
Yeah, because Airtel was a network on its own.
Yeah.
And Tigo
was a
as
network,
well. Then
yeah.
they merged. We're thinking that was going to bring some renewed, sense of urgency on the part of the network operator.
And then what happened?
Life happened, I guess. I'm not sure whether AT and Telecel, even if they decide to join resources and, their strengths together.
We're trying to speculate what name they would come up with.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. And can we delve into the papers?
Yes. Let's
You have Ghana Weekend? You bring that to us later.
I'll bring that to you in a bit.
All right. Ongoing WASI, WAEC uncovers massive cheats and arrests teachers, students, invigilators, shuts down Kumasi Center. Big story on the Daily Graphic Weekend special front page. Excerpts read, the monitoring team set up by the West African Examinations Council, WAEC, for this year's WASI examination has uncovered a high number of irregularities and cheating by some candidates and invigilators. This is in spite of the punitive measures put in place by the Council and the Ghana Education Service to prosecute and dismiss perpetrators of examination malpractice. The irregularities include impersonation, taking snapshots of questions, and providing solutions, carrying of mobile phones into examination halls. Consequently, more than 16 persons were picked up at various examination centers, resulting in the seizure of 64 mobile phones in one school alone as investigations continue into the malpractices. And it goes on and on to explain the development of this story, the impersonation claims, the 64 phones, seized, and some other background to the story. Really, really worrying, But the truth is that examination malpractice has been with us since the only concern for a lot of the people within the space is that the students are by the day getting bolder and bolder, right? And we need to be very strong in also fighting back, and not making it become the norm, right? But if you talk to a lot of people, there was a little, maybe a little help here, a little copying here, a little, it affects the integrity really of the results. And another thing about examination malpractice is that when you do it and you pass, right, it affects the students who studied genuinely and wrote the paper, right? Because you passed at the expense of someone else.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to school placement and all of that. You are picked at the expense of someone who might have genuinely, studied. So we need to resist it with everything, and this is the way to go. So, Mr. Kapi at WAEC and the team, the Ghana Education Service, let's not relent. Let's should shake the boys and the girls small, and I'm sure we'll be better for it. Anyway, Eno.
All right, I have a story here. Women waste collectors deserve better. The Mirror, the weekend newspaper, is saying so. A bit of the story. The viral plastic man, if you recall him, and you'd be right, from his first Christmas tree made with discarded plastic bottles to fashion accessories woven from sachet water bags, and now durable school desks built from the same waste. His journey has proved that no plastic has to go to waste. Remember the president banned wood?
Yeah.
So maybe we can turn to the plastic that we have.
Did he ban wood? He banned the use of
wood to make furniture for schools.
For students,
yes,
yeah.
for students. And so maybe this is where we can
but
look
is that directive is in force?
I'm not sure,
Of
but
course,
we
it won't
spoke
take
to
a
some of the.
retrospective effect, right?
Yeah.
But
I remember we spoke to some the Woodworkers Association and some other associations. They welcomed it actually. They said it started using steel, and maybe just where they sit and where they write is what is wood.
Okay, wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe now we can turn to using plastics for it, because McAfee has started in that directive, and he has other interesting things as well. He has a whole chalewote that he picked up from the beach, and he's made that into wall art. So you can read more of this on the in the Mirror. But what I really want to talk about is the Cath Maternity Children's Block project facing financial challenges. That's another story in the Mirror. And it's a 509-bed capacity maternity and children's block project at the Komfo Teaching Hospital in the Ashanti region, and it's facing financial challenges. It has led to a slow pace of work by the construction firm Contractor UK Limited over non-payment of work done. A development which would impede the completion of the much-needed project within the stipulated period. During a visit by the Mirror team to the site on Thursday, it was observed that the firm had started demobilization of some equipment, including the crane from the site and the company storage facility. Why I wanted to bring this story is, I remember a friend of mine gave birth at Komfo, so I went to visit her because her child had been put in the NICU. And when I got there, she doesn't have a place to stay. So most of the mothers are under either a tree, or if you're lucky enough to have a car, that's where you sleep, or they'll be sitting under. So when you go to the emergency section, there's like a shade or a shed. So that's where the mothers are lying on the ground with their cloth. So that's where they're waiting for the nurses to come and call them to attend to their kids, because the NICU is small. So no, they can't be by their children's bedside. So unless you are needed, they'll come and call you. So if you're not needed, they're either under a tree or in their cars or sit under that shed. It's a site for sore eyes. And this project, I remember, was started again, and now it has reached a bump.
But I thought the former First Lady, Rebecca Akufo-Addo, did some extensive work.
It's a very small
space,
and that's what I'm talking about, the new NICU by, yes, Rebecca Akufo-Addo. It's a small space, so the mothers can't be by their children's bedside, and so they find themselves outside at the mercy of the weather, waiting for the nurse or the doctor to call them to be attended to. It's very, very unfortunate, and so I hope that government will take this up, and at least, because this block has been standing for over 40 years.
Wow.
And it's not been completed. So it must be a blow.
A big
But
blow.
I hope that something happens.
Big blow. You know,
Something happens.
citynewsroom.com, price standoff. DSTV shuts down to proceed. Your guess is as good as mine. This is coming in from Sam George. So, Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovation, Samuel Nate George, has warned that the government will proceed to shut down MultiChoice Ghana's DSTV operations if the company fails to engage in discussions on reducing subscription prices. His comments follow MultiChoice Ghana's rejection of suggestions that it has agreed to slash DSTV subscription prices, even as the government moves forward with a newly established joint committee to decide on possible reductions. In a statement on Friday, September 5, 2025, the pay TV operator said while it remains committed to dialogue, no decision has been made on lowering fees. The clarification follows comments earlier in the day by the Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations, who announced that a 5-member committee comprising the ministry, the regulator, MultiChoice Ghana and MultiChoice Africa had been set up to recommend a suitable price reduction strategy for DSTV customers. And this has been a long, winding story. In fact, people have said that, see, enough of the back and forth. If you are going to shut it down, shut it down. You know, don't come and pre-warn us, forewarn us, and tell us. You know, I think the minister, Sam George, has shown a lot of leadership in this, and we all need to back him. Why am I saying so? Because, of course, we all agree the prices.
Oh, you watch your favorite football?
Charlie,
streaming
see,
platforms
and, funny enough,
now.
yesterday the president met with, I think, the GJA.
Yeah.
You know, where conversations around the need to retool GBC came up, and the president said something quite profound, and I'm so grateful for his leadership at this point. He said that we don't necessarily need to retool GBC. We need a new strategy, right, in making the state broadcaster more effective. So I'm sure this is something that the government is really thinking around. The government communications minister, Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, I'm sure would have it on his drawing board, right, on how to make GBC more efficient. And if we are able to nick that, and GBC is even able to find a way to, you know, get rights to the Premier League, which is the main reason why a lot of people hang on to their DSTV.
They'll
sure.
pay GBC license.
It will be a far-gone conversation.
GBC license fees.
Yeah. So let's, you know, so the point is that if GBC is able to, you know, put its house in order,
yeah,
you know, and you know, now play with the big boys, acquire certain rights to certain international sporting events, certain international news channel as a partnership of a sort. But City, we carry DW news sometimes, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of the reasons why people watch DSTV is for foreign news content, right, and also for sports, right? So if the DSTV GBC is able to, it will be a far-gone conversation.
It'll be a major thing.
So, see, but we don't want it to get to that point where there's a shutdown, right? But I think the responses from MultiChoice hasn't really helped, you know, in that in one breath in their statement they released last night, they were willing to participate in the working committee.
But they
That's
have
great.
not reduced.
But you don't have intentions of
reducing prices.
So if you are going to participate in the working committee, to what end? Because we all know the 5-member working committee is aimed at reducing prices.
Exactly.
So I struggle to see the goodwill or good faith they've shown in this. I think the minister is on the right course, but I hope those around him are always careful to remind him to operate within the remits of the law, right? And we should not be seen to be making arbitrary. And I've seen people say that maybe, just maybe, this is now the time for a rigorous competition act, right? And CATS International, led by our very good friend, Adomako Kisi, he's doing a fantastic job. Yeah. But we need to see more advocacy within the space. And I'm referring to all other consumer protection agencies. So we'll see how this pans out. But I think we need to support some.
I hope by the end of today they cut it off.
Yeah, you know, the
But
talk is
this weekend,
plenty small.
the games, are they not?
There are no major games. So boys
Okay.
are indifferent somewhere because they know
About
that
whether they
if
cut it or
if they
not.
cut it last by Friday this coming week, you know.
Something must happen. But I mean, they're streaming platforms, so
Exactly.
if you have your data,
You know,
you'll
so
be fine.
we see people have described the operator as being extortionist, you know, in some of its approaches, because in other countries it's way
Far more
very
cheaper.
cheap, you know, and there are even concerns that people are in Ghana and have subscribed to Nigeria and other,
DSTV,
you know,
because
so
it's cheaper.
what's the point?
Yeah.
Why not lower it and get a lot more people jump on than make it more expensive?
When was it?
and keep
Within
a
the
few?
week, they called me to resubscribe. I'm like, hey, my friend,
Me, mom,
get off my phone.
I had to resubscribe
Because
you know.
of soccer.
Yeah, I had to resubscribe,
I'll
you know.
go somewhere and watch soccer.
You know, I
It's
only
fine.
just
I won't pay
lowered
again.
my
I'm
package.
waiting to see what will happen.
I'm like,
a bit
see,
skeptical.
paying
Like, so
this
if I pay
amount-
today and then tomorrow they take it off, what happens to the money that I
Oh,
paid?
you know, and people it's now giving rise to a lot of, you know, speculation and analysis of it. So can I sue multi-choice if it goes off and I've paid? You know, so we'll see how it goes. But
Yeah.
of course, like we've said, we don't want it to get there, right? We don't. It's a free market. People have said, you know, and we expect that a lot of decorum, you know, will prevail during these times.
I have a very interesting story here in The Spectator, your weekend companion. It says, sexual demands in exchange for support, plight of adolescent girls. So some girls in 3 regions have lamented over the demand for sex by men in exchange for help, a situation that often results in teenage pregnancies. The concern was raised during a United Nations Children's Fund led consultations with more than 200 adolescents, out of which 80% were girls. The consultations, done in partnership with government, created safe spaces for girls between the ages of 10 and 19 to share their challenges and aspirations and proposed solutions. Participants were drawn from Wa, Kumasi, Tema, covering the Upper West Ashanti and Greater Accra regions. 17-year-old, and I'll keep her name. I don't know why they mentioned her name, or probably it's not her name. 17-year-old, one of the participants spoke about the harsh reality many girls face. The men who support us often demand sex in return, which leads to pregnancies. Some of us are willing to work, but there are very few opportunities available. If we had access to jobs, we would gladly make them so that we can move away from this harmful lifestyle, she revealed. So this initiative forms part of Ghana's national priorities for adolescent girls' well-being and aligns with the broader West and Central Africa agenda to secure a brighter future for girls. This is heartbreaking.
Very heartbreaking, if you
This
ask
is
me.
heartbreaking.
You know, and we see that happen in our universities a lot, right?
In
Where
the universities,
yeah, you know,
sex for grades.
sex for grades, you know, all of those things. And
I think sometimes women forget the power that we have. And maybe certain situations or certain circumstances will push you to do certain things that you don't want to do to survive. But then again, you ask, where are the parents of these young adolescent girls, and what are they doing about their children's futures? Or do they even have conversations with their children with regards to adolescence, sex, men, you know, navigating life? It's a whole terrain that sometimes I feel like parents or some Guinean parents are missing from that whole thing. And so this is a bit sad,
No,
but I'm
yeah,
happy
you're
that
right,
UNICEF
you know,
is partnering with
in
government to ensure
dealing-
that these girls are empowered.
yeah,
Do you
I
want
agree
to
with
say
you.
something?
You know, in dealing with some of these issues, right, you need a strong community, right? And community could involve parents, it could involve, you know, anybody. So, for example, at the University of Ghana, they have the Center for Gender Studies and Advocacy, which we called CGENSA for short, right? And they did a lot of work in like counseling students and also victims of, you know, instances of sex for grades and other forms of sexual harassment on campus. And, you know, it helped in a lot of ways, right? So, yeah, you're right in asking where the parents are, you're right in asking where family members are. But of course, you know, we can't also turn a blind eye to the fact that we know some of the issues that push, you know, our young ladies friends, and sisters into some of these things, most of the time it's economic. There are economic reasons. So there's a lot we should be doing, and our Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, I'm sure this falls also under social protection, and also falls under concerns about the need for helping women who in a lot of instances or in a lot of ways are vulnerable when it comes to some of these conversations. So yeah, I'm sure the ministry would have taken note of it and would have started working in that regard, to help rectify.
I remember when I was in Kumasi, so there was this thing that I used to do. So I picked a school, a random school in like the outskirts in the villages, and I'd go talk to them and then distribute pads. I used to do this in partnership with Yaz. And one of the schools that I went to, so normally I'd speak to only the girls because there's girls who menstruate. So I'd speak to only the girls. One of the schools I went to, there was this young girl, pregnant, but still coming to school. And I asked her, so, what happened? We had a very nice conversation. She told me the challenges at home and what led to her, in the situation that she's in.
How old was she?
She was, is it 12?
You don't mean it.
She was 12.
A mother at 12?
Yeah. Soon to, well, now she's a mother, but at that time she was soon to be a mother at 12.
Did she tell you, did you have any conversation as to who the dad was?
Not specifics, but as to how she got into that situation and what she needed from the guy that, led her to that specific situation.
How old was the guy? Did she mention?
He was 18 or something. She didn't really know his age, but she said he was older, 18, 19, yeah, 20, thereabouts. Yeah, it was very unfortunate.
Tragic. See, we need government to sit up in some of these instances, right? Yeah. So we'll call on the
parents as well.
Yeah.
I know having a conversation about sex and adolescence and, it's a little uncomfortable, but it's something that needs to be done. Because if you don't tell us, our peers will tell us, someone else will tell us, and we'll be curious because at that time you're exploring, you want to know, hey, Madam Fuyako, is it good? She seems okay, let me go and try it. So yes, you need to have a conversation. No matter how difficult or how hard it is, that conversation needs to be had. It needs to be had.
I know.
Do you have any more stories?
From one woman-related issue to another, this time a lot more, pleasing to the ears. Okay. COP Yadron caused election to Interpol Africa and Anna to Ghana, and that's coming in from the vice president, who herself is a first of many.
So I like the vice president, first of many.
The vice president, Professor Nana Akufo-Addo, has stressed a need for the country to support women who attain positions of leadership and influence, as those roles, apart from bringing honor to the country, also open success doors for others. She said, in a world where it was not common, or was not a common phenomenon to see women assuming such roles often, it was important to celebrate those who did, to inspire and serve as motivation for others, particularly the young generation. The vice president said this when the director general of the Criminal Investigations Department, Commissioner of Police, Lady Ayako Donko, paid a courtesy call on her. COP Donko visited to officially inform the vice president about her election to the Interpol Africa Committee. Welcoming COP Donko to her office, the vice president, Nana Akufo-Addo, expressed pride in her successful election, stressing that the milestone was both a personal victory and a national honor. And it goes on and on and on. When she was elected vice president, or when she was vice president-elect, in her first major public address to, when herself
sworn in?
And
is it a swearing in?
No. At the NDC party office. Their first public appearance.
Okay. Yeah. When they were elected?
When they were elected, as president-elect, vice president-elect. I remember so well her speech. I think it's one of the most profound I've heard any political figure give in this country. And there have been quite a lot, where she said that her role or her attainment as the first vice president, of woman vice president, right, meant that she is not going to gatekeep, but rather keep the door open. You know, and it was quite profound to listen to her say that. And we've seen quite a number of, you know, women attaining very important positions, except that the cabinet, some way. Yeah, it's only 2 women in cabinet.
Don't worry,
they're
working on it.
There's only 2 women in cabinet. Everybody say, hey.
They're working on
but
it.
Everywhere else at the presidency, even in her own team, right, the vice president's team, you see a lot more women, you know, playing very key roles.
Yeah, even the media that she chose, most of them are women. Yeah.
The vice presidential press corps.
Yeah, her press corps. Yeah.
You know, so yeah, and we see it in other forms of government. So, for example, some state CEOs are women, quite a number of them. So it's great news, right? And we would want to see a lot more. They say the Women's Development Bank to some way. It's coming. You know, Charlie, 9 months. You know, by now we should be taking loans.
No, see, we're hit with a major, you know,
the tragedy.
So we need to.
Oh, that one is true. You know, may their souls rest in peace. But
Healer has, we are moving forward.
You see, the thing is not the Women's Development Bank. It's not only the fact that, you know, it has chair. The thing to be say, the money self they allocate for the thing, you know, they meet minimum requirements to open the bank.
That's true.
You know, so we know they see the thing some way.
So
the door there, she said she'll keep the door open. Yeah, but anyway, shout out to our vice president, lovely lady. She's going to Addis Ababa
today.
I think so, or she's probably already there for an important conference. We wish her well. And ways that she represent the country in the best possible way. Yeah. You know, shout outs to her.
Shout outs to our vice, Avip. All right, so that's our news review segment for you. When we come back, we have our favorite segment, What's Happening? Don't go away.
Yo, Green, you no go job. You look unhappy and seem to be in pain.
I have this long-standing well at my anus and it keeps coming and going. I feel sick and so uncomfortable, bro.
Have you taken into consideration going to the hospital?
I've been to several hospitals and they keep telling me the same thing. They said it's anal fistula. I have to undergo a surgery. I'm scared I might not be able to hold my stool if I do this surgery.
Wait, have you considered seeing a proctologist?
Which one is that? What do we have proctologists in Ghana here?
Bro, we have a lot of them. They are being trained every time.
Where can I?
Charlie. An anal fistula is an abnormal tract which connects the inner parts of the anus to the skin around the anus. As long as this tract persists, there will be a recurring boil around the anus. A proctologist is the one credited with excellent outcomes of surgery of anal fistula. Laser and ligature anal fistula surgeries are the modern methods with very low recurrence rates.
Visit Mwintaba Hospital and Color Proctology Center today or call us. Mwintaba Hospital, First Ghana Colorectal Center, in to serve a peculiar health need.
Nothing beats an absolute worship experience with Team Eternity. It's Team Eternity Ghana's third live recording, Tag Live 3.0, and this year our theme is The Promise. Join us as our honored guest at the Grand Arena, Accra International Conference Center on the 7th of September 2025 at 4 p.m. for an unforgettable and divine encounter. Grab your tickets for cool 250 Ghana cedis for VIP and 150 Ghana cedis for general at www.teameternitygana.com. Tech Live 3.0, a divine moment waiting for you.
Proudly powered by Quest Ghana Limited.
The City Business Olympics is back! It's all about team building, networking, and staying healthy. Which game will your company participate in this year? Is it 7-a-side football, volleyball, swimming, basketball, or sack race? Rally your teammates and get ready for action. Date Saturday, September 27, 2025. Time 8 a.m. Venue Eden Heights Sports Complex. Call 0558 973 973 to register your company today. Let's keep fit, grow connections, and enjoy a day full of energy and excitement. Powered by City FM with support from Channel One TV.
Nation full of questions, where truth often hides behind noise, one show dares to ask what truly matters face to face. With fearless clarity and a quest for accountability, host Umaru Sanda Amadou sits down with the movers and shakers of politics, governance, society, and business, confronting the issues that define our national conversation.
The party itself has said that whenever you are in opposition, you should choose flag bearers early.
So what you are trying to tell me is that you want somebody who is going out to come and select a leader for you. So the next person will come and say, but I didn't select him.
Direct victim of attack, violent attack.
Where and when?
The first one happened in Parliament. I was pregnant.
Now, for me, it was legitimized by a radio or TV station giving her a position to work.
So for you, take issue with GH1 and what and giving her the platform.
That is where the minority is. We are on them. We've asked questions.
President Mahama will be a mean president if he prioritizes only his children and DCP. He needs to demonstrate a Ghanaian government.
Every Tuesday at 9 p.m., join Umaru Sanda Amadou on Face to Face as he digs deeper, challenges power, and reveals the stories shaping Ghana's future. Only on Channel One TV.
Welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel One TV. Just gone by, we brought you the news review segment where we revisited some of the big news stories of the week, and of course, all those that broke from last night up until this morning. But it's now time for the What's Happening segment, where we get to tell you all the big trending events in and around, locations and event centers near you. We'll start off with the big one. In fact, this is going to bring Accra to a standstill. I'm so sure about this, because we know that over 160 exhibitors, are today lining up at the Ifa Sutherland Children's Park from 10 a.m. all the way to 6 p.m.
Yes.
Amazing,
And all because of the This Is Ghana exhibition, where we're showcasing indigenous Ghanaian brands from food.
Charlie, yesterday somebody called me around 6 a.m. Charlie.
That's what.
They want to register. You don't mean it. To be fair to the person, she's not been in the country for
so she
some
doesn't
time.
have social media too.
And she wasn't really sure of her travel itinerary.
Hold on. She doesn't have social media
But
too.
I'm like, this thing you're telling me, dear.
On the 5th of September.
I'm telling you. Like,
6 a.m.
I'm like, come on.
It's sold out.
Come on, it's sold out.
We are sorry.
I mean, you could tell the disappointment, but
you should make plans for next
I'm
year.
like, absolutely, make plans
There's
for
always
next
year.
And he's like, is there not going to be another one before the year ends, I'm like, you let us finish this one. I'm sure those in charge
Before
will
you go and
decide.
make promises you can't keep and put yourself in trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But 160 exhibitors, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Wow. So it covers almost every sector
Yeah.
From
Food,
healthcare, cosmetics, clothing, food, automobile, accessories. Right? Did I leave anything out?
I don't think so.
I was listening to
technology.
Yeah, tech, which is actually a big part of tech. I was listening to the City Breakfast Show on Friday, and they said that one vendor is called Roots Mix. Roots Mix.
I think
use
this is their second. Like I've seen them there before.
They say they use herbal, natural things to, do nice drink. For both men and women.
But especially the men.
I'm telling you, I have to go and look out for them.
Roots Mix.
For very important reasons. Kasake is so excited. Because he likes Roots Mix.
He likes Roots Mix.
Everybody likes Roots Mix. Oh, Charlie.
Roots Mix.
So you have to go and look for Roots Mix.
Yeah.
And do our own things. They say it's good for the body.
Okay.
And, Kwampa is also in there as well.
Yeah.
The entertainment aspect of this is wow. So what will you be looking out for the most today?
So I normally love the smells coming from the should I say the cosmetics village where they have the shea butter and the and then I love fabrics. So I'm going to be looking out for Ghanaian made Ntoma.
Okay.
Ntoma papebi, so that I can add to my collection, my growing collection of Ntoma. And I don't know, every mother has a lot of Ntoma. They have like a suitcase full that they never touch, and they hand it down to their kids. So I'm building up, even though I see my mother's case is still there waiting for me, but I'm still building my own Ntoma fabric closet. So yes, I'm looking out for that. I'm looking out for the kebab. I'm looking out for the kebabs because that's always a fan favorite.
So the cosmetics, because you like the smell of the place, the fabrics,
amazing, the fabric.
Yeah, you have a pretty, solid fashion sense.
Yeah,
I
love.
I'll give you that. And also the chichinga.
The chichinga is very necessary.
Interesting.
Very, very necessary. So that's what I'll be looking out for. So the girls' village, the Ntoma,
and there'll be a children's play area.
Oh yeah.
So especially after church Sunday, it's okay. You can bring them there.
And there's also
to have
food.
fun.
So you come from church, come and eat.
Yeah.
You can leave the kids at the corner because we're always there to man the place and ensure that your kids are safe while you go through the various villages and pick and choose and pay for what you want.
We'll be expecting local SMEs.
Yes.
Startups.
Yep.
Homegrown businesses.
Yep.
And other indigenous corporate bodies.
Yeah.
Okay, and beyond that, there'll be stands by some of our sponsors. So, for example, GEPA, right? Ghana Export Promotion Authority, and their mandate is to help businesses scale up for export, the export market or export readiness. So, if you are a business and you are preparing to go and exhibit at This Is Ghana, even if you didn't, register for this year, but you have some small business you're managing on the side. You've met all the standardization, requirements. GEPA will be on standby to assist you.
Yeah.
I saw this video of somebody on Snapchat where the person was in a local supermarket in London, in Coventry. No, Coventry rather, not London, in the UK. And he saw Eco Juice on the shelf. And it wasn't like hidden somewhere in this thing.
It was broadly displayed.
Where all the major brands are, it could use.
Fine.
So it makes you feel proud, right? As a Ghanaian, that at least, okay, we're also bringing something to the table, right?
Yeah.
So there's so much potential, but the challenge is that a lot of these businesses also do not know how to navigate that space. So GEPA will be on standby to assist with that. And there's also Exim Bank, another bank where it's funny because a lot of people don't even know how they operate. People think it's like
A
every other
normal
commercial
bank,
bank,
yeah.
you know, but they are into specialized banking. You know, they also deal with helping you, you know, enter into different markets. You know, so it will be great to see all of them on board assisting. Of course, not forgetting the Ghana Enterprises Agency. You know, I'm so excited about this, and of course, EcoBank also supporting, you know, as a Pan-African bank. You know, and I want to reach a point where, for example, I see Caveman watches, right? So big here, so big in Togo, so big in Burkina Faso, like become such a powerhouse regional brand. And that is what I've said that, see, this is Ghana has arrived, right? Or Ant's peanut butter cream or Pim Pam. So for example, the Traore guy, right? The Burkina Faso. You know, imagine him one time, you know, putting down the military, you know,
apparel.
Yeah, and wearing Pim Pam, you know, made in Ghana, you know, nice kaftan, you know. So that's the goal really, that we support or give these brands a platform beyond bringing so many markets to them in terms of persons who will be walking in to buy. We'll be showcasing their products on TVs. In fact, quite a significant number of them, or a number of them, have been on TV or radio already all through the past 2 weeks, discussing, going through their product. That alone is a lot of visibility for them, right?
I remember when Pim Pam came here, he mentioned that even beyond the fair, you still get coverage that you probably didn't even pay for on Channel 1 TV. So they need to pay for that.
So imagine if you are showing your product
for a year,
you know, the whole year. You know, and there are people who've been on it 3-4 years. So that means that it's 3-4 years
you've been seeing them.
You know.
But you know, one of the things I've realized that sometimes it's when they're playing the video that I realize, but I didn't see that exhibitor. Where were they located? Because, I mean, there's so much to see.
160 is a lot.
There's so much to see. So
160 is a lot. And you know, sometimes these brands have like so many different, they have a brand name and a major flagship product. But they have so many other things on the side.
Yeah.
You know, so by the time you finish looking at a particular, stand, if you really know what you want, you should be fine.
Yeah, it should be.
You know, so we'll see how it goes.
We didn't finish with our sponsors. There's MTN as well.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah.
There's Side Hustle as well. Then we're being supported. You mentioned EcoBank, GEPA, Ghana Exim Bank, and which other one?
Side Hustle.
And so we're supported by Trillium and Built Technologies, and then Evivi. I like the name, Evivi. Evivi. So yeah. And as well, powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 City FM. And it's going to be fun. We're going to cross over along the line to
rightly so
see what is happening at the Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park. This year, it's happening at the Ifwa Sutherland Children's. Don't go to AME. Ifwa Sutherland Park.
Opposite National Theatre.
Opposite National Theatre.
Let's make it easy for them.
Yeah,
right.
So that's the place to be. The Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park today and tomorrow, 6th and 7th September, and it starts at 10 a.m. It's absolutely free to enter. Absolutely free to enter. So if you get to the gate and someone says, please pay 5 Cedis, they're lying. Absolutely free to enter. There's parking available to every single person that comes there, and so you don't have to worry about parking. Your cars will be manned by security. We can assure you of your car's safety, of your own safety as you come to the Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park to shop, to eat, and to party the night away, because we have amazing bands like In Chim Chim, as well as Kwanpa, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So they'll all be there, as well as your favorite presenters and people that you see all the time on Channel One TV. It'll be nice to interact with you, get to know you, and speak to you as well. Like I always say, if you're looking for someone from Channel One and you can't find them, go to where the stage is. They'll definitely be there dancing, or they'll be where our setup is, or walking around talking to people. So
amazing.
It'll be fun to meet all of you and see you and talk to you as well. Well.
So, Eno,
while we're waiting to cross over,
moving on, actually, we'll come back to
we'll come back to This Is Ghana.
whenever they're ready. We'll be
we have
here.
another event, right?
Yeah, the City Business Olympics.
Chai.
Oh, it'll be major. That's where you will see Charlie, somebody's mother. They pull the tag of
A tag of pieces, a tag of walls.
That's the pull, but it pull. You know. So it's happening at the Eden Heights Sports Complex on the 27th of September, later this month. You know, later this month at
In about
8 a.m.
2 or 3 weeks.
3 weeks, absolutely, yeah. So the number to call is 0558 973 973. The City Business Olympics, you know, GCB year in year out have the bragging rights, but I feel like this year.
Last year, did they? Last year they didn't.
They did.
Last year?
Yeah, they did.
But see, the advantage that they have is there are lots of branches and they take part in every single thing.
Yeah.
Everything. So if you're a company, this is the platform. Mumbai to GCB na every year. I mean, come on. But that's the thing that they do. They take part in everything.
Yeah.
Everything. And so when you calculate the final score, they're always on top.
Do you know the most competitive sport there? I mean, all of them is competitive, right? But I randomly still remember the volleyball final.
Ooh.
Goodness gracious. It was like...
that one is always amazing.
I'm like, whoa. And wow, all of these talents, you know, like you guys should be playing for the country. You should be representing the country somewhere, you know. So it's really interesting to note, you know, and I'm excited for this because a lot of people have talent that they are hiding in corporate spaces, which is okay, right? We all can be sportsmen and women. So we'll see how it goes.
But we can be supporters. We can be on the sidelines cheering them on. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
That one is always fun. That one is always fun. So CBO, please call and register. Find out the details. 0558 973 973. 0558 973 973 is the number to call. It's happening on Saturday, the 27th of September 2025 at the Eden Heights Sports Complex, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Well, this one day, when we say 8 a.m.
It's 8 a.m.
It's 8 a.m. because there's a lot of things that we have to do and get done and, you know, calculate and tally all of the games that we play. And so, yes, 0558 973 973 is the number to call. The City Business Olympics, CBO, as we like to call it. I wonder why we're not allowed to partake, or it'll be host and win.
Yeah.
Like the swimming. You know, I like water. So anytime I'm there, and
should protest
I'm
all of
looking
these days.
Yeah, we should. But to what end? So yeah, so CBO 0558 973 973. Call, register as a company, and come. You know, probably throughout the year you haven't done anything as a company, anything athletic, anything outdoorsy as a company. You're always going to one pub or the other. Come here. You know, there are lots of games. There'll be basketball, there'll be swimming, there'll be arm wrestling, tug of war. There'll be football, 5-a-side. You know, the football is more than 5-a-side, right?
Yeah.
And then the final one to crown the day is the CEO's Challenge. The CEO's Challenge, where your CEO will compete with other CEOs so that we'll know which CEO is the Oga at the top. Yeah. So there's a lot of games, we can assure you. There's also food, in case you're hungry. And the competition is always tight. So don't miss out. It's always fun. Football, volleyball, basketball. You always find me in the basketball center because I love basketball. And that's the place that they play the women's volley as well. So there's a lot of games to be played. You don't want to miss out. Eden Heights Sports Complex. Call that number, 0558-973-973. Come to the Eden Heights Sports Complex. Let's have fun.
Alrighty, we have been told that, the team at the Efua Sutherland Children's Park on standby. They want to show us the place to whet our appetite ahead of a really, really, what appear or looks like going to be a really, really busy day for vendors as they prepare to cash out. So as and when they are ready, bring them on to come and discuss. But I'm excited. This is Ghana CBO Pack Month, but promises a lot of goodness.
Will you be doing social media this year as well?
We'll see. We'll see where the calling will be. Our social media is first love. It's what propelled or put me on in this space, and getting to bring conversations or tell people what's happening in real time, via the digital means has always been like, you hit the numbers and are like, this is it. It can be very fulfilling sometimes. Getting captured, especially for CBO, right? Because like some of the shots are so good, you're like, okay, you need to just properly curate this and put it out there. So we are going over to the This Is Ghana exhibition, and we have Philip, right? Mm-hmm. Charlie.
Meow.
No, you can't do that. This is national TV. You can't do that.
Oh, but that's his tagline now.
You can't do that.
MC.
Yeah, out of order. Philip and Chris.
Yeah.
How are you doing, my brother? And good morning.
We are doing good. I'm sure you're also doing well as well. Yourself and Eno.
Hi, Phil.
I can already feel the excitement in your voice.
Of course.
Chris.
The place is exciting. This is Ghana exhibition 2025. Chris, it's already 10 years.
Yes, it's 10 years and it's exciting.
Already 10 years.
And I guess that's why we're in a bigger place.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, if you're wondering where we are at the Efua Sutherland Children's Park, getting ready for the big day. And
it's been amazing. Over 100 exhibitors here who are preparing the grounds, and we've advertised that it's going to happen from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So definitely the place is set for everybody to be here. We've been saying this on radio, we've been saying this on TV, it's been on social media for a very long time, and like the accounts will say Ejabo. And today so today is the day. We'll be taking you to see some of the stands and the preparations that are ongoing, and you would have a feel as you are seated in your homes or wherever you are to understand that, like we are saying, that the place is ready for This Is Ghana exhibition 2025. And if you are not ready or you haven't prepared yet, definitely you should get prepared and be here by 10 a.m.
Yeah, and we promised you that there are going to be so many different companies representing so many different industries. And from what I'm seeing right now, I'm so excited about how today and tomorrow is actually going to be. I see doors.
Yeah.
I see rice. I see milk. I see
fabrics. Yeah.
I see cosmetics. I see food and everything made right here in Ghana.
I have already had fruit juice. Actually, she did say I took pine ginger to clear my throat, so I can give you a better reportage of what I'm doing here. And you also took what?
Tiger nut and ginger for some energy.
If you are missing, be home. And we've told you, we'll take you through the places. And you see what we are talking about.
Are the grills ready?
Oh, everything is settled. It's just the fire that has not been
Take us
put into the
round
thing.
now.
Yeah, it's just the
See
fire.
backdrop.
Yeah.
Okay, go around the exhibitors and let's see what's happening.
Oh, we should go around. Okay, fine. So let's take you around some of the places that ideally some of the stands. So you've seen this first one, like Chris, I was saying that having doors here at this is Ghana exhibition is very interesting. That the fact that I'm sure these doors are produced.
Oh wow!
Ideally, people will be moving. People will be moving outside the country to bring in doors of this nature. But it's just exciting that these doors are made in Ghana. We would have actually tried engaging some of the vendors here, but as they are still preparing, we will still want to move ahead to other places and then bring you what is happening here, how the preparation is ongoing, and all that. But Chris, it's just interesting that things that ordinarily you think that should be imported are the things you are seeing on the ground.
Exactly, and I also see beside them some people have decks. Some decks beside there, and I think they are all made in Ghana, and they are also getting ready for the day. Bricon Engineering and Training Center. As you can see, right now, all that they have in store for you today. This is very, very interesting. This is very, very
that looks really, really cool.
House, in your school, wherever. It's actually very interesting.
Okay, so this is interesting, and the fact that some schools, we've been talking about it on community segment or on our show on Breakfast Daily, schools in need of furniture. This is it, ideally for you. That one too, just perfect for you. We will engage this lady here who is actually from the company that are into this particular product. I'll speak. Good. First of all, your name?
My name is Gifty Ahiajo.
And you are what at the company?
I'm the marketing sales girl over here.
Oh, good. Tell us about this. We know this is Ghana Exhibition and Fair. You are participating here. I want to find out from this. This is produced in Ghana, right?
Made in Ghana.
Tell us more about the furniture.
So with Bricon company, we are into engineering and training center, and we produce furnitures that can be used in classrooms and lecture halls and offices as well. So our woods are made with metal fabrication and wood fabrication as well. Yes, and we also produce some of our materials outside the country. Our board are produced outside Ghana, but
actually everything is made in Ghana. Yeah. So we'll come to you. This is just the prelims. Like this is the beginning, the prelims. We will definitely be coming to you more to explain further what you are doing here. But like Jude and Eno, what you can see behind me is actually produced in Ghana, assembled in Ghana. Ordinarily, you think that such a product should come from elsewhere or should be imported into the country. But we'll be moving further.
Like when you look at it, the finishing is so good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that all of these are actually made here, because when it comes to exporting some of these things, it's very, very expensive. But it seems like we're cutting costs, we're learning how to cut costs, and by creating all these things here in Ghana. I mean, look at it; it's so beautiful.
Very beautiful, very beautiful. And for me, I'm excited that this is here. Reason is, we've been talking about these things on TV for a very long time. Look at the schools in the entire country that some of them are having issues with furniture. We talk about infrastructure deficiency or issues, and we talk about issues regarding students learning or studying on the floor and other things. But this one is very ideal that could actually be gotten for these schools, and it's going to help them. Yes.
Mama G's school. So who's going to be speaking to us? Hi. Hi. All right. Welcome. Okay. So who wants to speak? Okay, come. All right. So tell us your name and what your company is all about.
Okay. My name is Thelma. And Mama G Food.
Okay. So for instance, you were telling us, Mama G, your name is what?
Thelma.
And what are you at the company?
Marketing rep.
Okay, tell us more about what you do. I can see shito here, delicious. I can tell. Right after this, I need one for my early morning kenke. Tell us more about the products you have here.
Okay, we have shito or hot pepper sauce. Yeah, and we have it in glass jar, can, and sachet. And we have shito mix, as in powdered one that you can prepare yourself at home.
Let me see the powdered one.
Here they are.
So what, you mix it
Yeah.
with oil or something?
Yeah, but it has onion, dried one, but not enough. So you need to grind onion in oil for some few minutes. Then you add this. Within 10 minutes, you are done.
You are done.
Yeah, then you can use it for any meal of your choice.
But
This is convenient. Yeah, for convenience, that's why you have this. Easily packaged and nicely packaged.
How much is this one?
This is and okay, we have it in varieties. We can have beef inside, chicken, or mushroom.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
So
I'm sure you have enough for people who will be passing by today.
So
You have enough.
yeah, we are inviting them to come. As you can see, we are ready, so they can start coming. We are ready. We are just waiting for them.
Thank you so much. So that is Mama G Foods. You can see what she has there when it comes to you getting your shito, that delicious sauce for your food. You can see the stands here. That is Alpha Light Company Limited. They are actually packing. But briefly, Alpha Light, what do you sell? What are you into as you are preparing the grounds for the This is Ghana exhibition and fair?
Okay, Alpha Light is into the production of cleaning detergent. We have our laundry wash, we have our floor cleaner, we have our liquid soap. In fact, everything cleaning and cleaning services, Alpha Light is there for you.
And I'm very sure that you have enough stock for
Yeah,
today.
we have enough. In fact, we've stocked everything. We have our air refreshener. The fragrance is very nice. We have our liquid soap, our toilet cleaner, our laundry wash. Everything is here. Everything cleaning. Come to Alpha Light Company Limited.
Is this the first time you are participating here in This is Ghana? Yeah. So let's move to another place, for instance, and bring you what is happening here. So as the viewers, you are watching, you are preparing yourself for the This is Ghana Exhibition and Fair 2025. What is happening here at the Ifwa Sutherland Children's Park here in Accra. Today is the day one of the event. It's happening 6th and 7th of September. We've been talking about 6th and 7th of September for a very long time, and today is the day. It's a Saturday and a Sunday. Here is Fruit Splash. Let's have someone talk to us from Fruit Splash. What do you do?
Fruit Splash, we are into fresh juices and pastries. Yeah, so it's basically fruit juices. Anything juice.
Wow.
Yeah, anything.
You have enough.
We have so much.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
For the people who come?
Seriously, we really prepared.
You really prepared?
Yeah.
And I'll ask you, is this the first time you are doing this?
This is our first time with this program, but with the other programs, I think we used to be.
Don't worry, you'll be blown out. So come to Fruit Splash stands when you visit this place, and make sure that you get yourself something to eat, something to drink. Mind you, we've been telling you that there is going to be a lot of entertainment here as well. When it comes to Kwampa in Chinchim, I heard Jude and Eno, the two of you were talking about the excitement that is going to be here. And just trust me, it's something that our viewers, our audience, our patrons will be wanting to see if they come to the ground. So you can see vehicles applying here, putting things in place and all that. Mind you, the advertisement time was 10 a.m. So I'm sure exactly by 10 a.m. everything will be started, but preparations are ongoing on the grounds. As you can see, we visited some of the stands. We've brought you what you should expect and some of the things that when you come here you would definitely see. But joining me here is the head of events and partnerships, Frema Edunyami. She has been on TV for a very long time talking about the This is Ghana exhibition and fair. She's been on radio and we've done all the hypes. Today is a D-Day for the event, today and tomorrow. Frema, tell us what you can see on the grounds.
No, but to start with, I like your Made in Ghana shirt.
Oh, you like it?
Absolutely. I like it. I
Nice
like
one,
it. Yeah,
nice
yeah,
one,
yeah.
nice
So all is set. You see the exhibitors. They came in quite early. Very impressive. Trying to set up and all. In about a couple of hours, we'll be open to the public, and you can tell that almost everything is here. I'm even surprised the variety that we have. So everything is set. The grills have started already. Exhibitors are already there. Sponsors are there. Organizers. I mean, we've been here since. So yes, it promises to be a great great day, and it looks like it's going to be a very great
Someone is sitting home. The person's like, what time should I get here? When what time is it going to close? We've advertised, say, 10 a.m. to 5 a.m. How is the timing or the period here going to be like? Looking at the fact that we're actually going to celebrate here.
Of course. So, yes, we still go by the time. So, at 10, we are open. By 5, we'll be wrapping up. So, if you are coming today, I think that by now you should be setting off and come. You know, you don't want to come in the afternoon because you're going to miss a bit of the action in the morning. You don't want to come in the morning and leave early because you're going to miss the action in the afternoon. So it's a whole day affair. So if you haven't left home yet, if you haven't taken your bath, then you are really going to miss out on quite a lot. So by now you should be on your way.
What of loading your pocket wallet or your phone wallet and coming here?
I mean, so load your wallet, load your phone, your Momo, whatever it is, and also give room to take business cards and all. So we are shopping, we are taking business cards, we are networking, we are building relationships and all that. Look, everything you can think of is here, from local rice to doors, to metalworks, to innovations, to cars, to everything you need. So if you're coming to buy a car, you know that it is bank transfer we are talking about, you know. So make sure that you've loaded everything.
Actually, MTN is here to make it easy for you, the transfer.
Absolutely. You know, in fact, EcoBank too is around just in case, you know. So if you are coming in, depending on what you want to come and buy, you should match up with your wallet as well. But I must also put on record that things here are very highly discounted, so you get good deals when you come to the grounds. Yes.
Efrema, thank you so much, and I'll leave you to go and do your work. So, Jude, and this is what you are saying here. This is Ghana Exhibition and Fair 2025. It has started today, tomorrow, and we just entreat patrons out there to come here in their numbers because, like Frema indicated, most of the things you would find here are discounted, and this is a one-stop shop for everything that you need. Over 100 vendors. So why won't you be here? Well, so we also thank our sponsors for also. Come again? You were saying something?
No, go ahead. Thank our sponsors.
No, we're saying that we
so
love the shots on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, so the sponsors, the MTN here, Side Hustle, EcoBank Build, and also we have Ghana Exim Bank, Ghana Export Promotion Authority, Ghana Enterprise Agency, FVV, and also Trillium. So definitely all the sponsors are here and we are sorted. Frema kept saying, and she has said that everything here is discounted. Why will you want to go somewhere else and get that product you want? Just come here at the Efua Sunderland Children's Park and get what you want for yourself and also for the family. We've not forgotten about the children's too, because we have a children corner that when you come, you definitely get your side for your children. Face painting, bouncy castle, and all the things you want to do. Yes, of course, I would even jump on the bouncy castle. Imagine me jumping.
No, we beg.
We beg you. Don't go and deflate the bouncy castle.
So just to tell you that everything is here. It's just like a family picnic that you'd want to come here and also get your pocket full and your phone wallet also full and come here and buy something.
All right, Phil, thank you so much. We will definitely be there when we come to the Efua Sunderland Park. When we're done here, we're coming there.
Absolutely.
To chill with you guys. We would definitely be there. You don't want to miss it. This is Ghana is a place to be. Efua Sunderland Park, 10 a.m. till your mother calls you. Right, we're coming back in studio because we're coming to do our home improvement segment.
Okay.
And joining us is our usual suspect, Salon Dream Maker. She makes your dreams come true in terms of interior design, etc. And today we're talking avoiding clutter, effective ways to organize your closet for easy access. I am a big culprit because my closet is full. I tried to arrange it this week. So I don't know whether the producers looked into my house and said, let's help Eno declutter her closet.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about. You can join this conversation. Send your comments, concerns, questions. WhatsApp number 0204 447-033. 0204-447-033. And Salom will be here to answer all your questions for you. Hi, Salom.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Very well, very well. Thank you.
I'm thriving. I'm thriving.
No, I like the side before the I'm thriving.
Yeah, you know,
Why was
it's been a long week.
Really?
Yeah.
He came in singing on top of his lungs this morning.
Yeah, because I was excited.
He was actually singing yesterday, and HR was like, who's that?
To be fair, I've been singing all week.
Really? Tell us more.
I'm sure someone has put some $5K in his account.
Just pass us.
I've been singing all week.
Commission.
Anyway.
Yeah.
You know, see, I was told that a lot of ladies, especially, you know, have clothes they've never worn before by sitting, you know, and they'll still keep buying more.
Why are you washing our dirty linen in closet?
Men don't do that?
Some men do, the fashionistas.
I'm pretty sure I've worn almost every cloth I have in my
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Are you sure?
I mean, except for a few shirts, right? Office shirts. But those are like, and also, you know.
Still, yes, clothes you haven't worn.
Yeah, but it's different with women, you know, and they'll never wear it, and they'll give it out. That's the point. But at least with the guys, you can be sure that at some point, you know, you probably wear it before, even if you have to give it out.
Really?
It is true, right?
I don't want to say yes. I want to also say no.
The truth is one pair.
No. So I think from what I've seen so far, it looks like most of the time, a lot of us buy clothes with the expectation of, I'll wear it on a special day. Oh, when I get a dinner, I'll wear it. Meanwhile, so how often do you even go for dinners?
Yeah, some.
Do you get it? So you end up buying too many special things. That's so if you keep buying, maybe let me say what I've come to learn. If you are that type of person, why not rather make every day a special day instead of keeping them for a special day? Because what if the whole year you don't even get a wedding to attend? Wear it on a Sunday. How about the dinner that is not coming? Wear it.
But wear it to where?
Wear it to dinner. Wear it to
Take
church.
yourself out.
Of course. Make every day a special day. Because if you do that, you keep buying so many things and you realize, I haven't worn it. I mean, that is most of the time where it starts from. Most of the time where it starts from. I think a lot of us are culprits. Me, at least, I've been trying so hard to to change that habit.
So when it comes to decluttering out, what's the first thing we just look at? Is Nife. What's the first thing that you should think of? Because to me.
I understand.
And some of them, they have the same clothes too, but like 10.
No, it's not the same. They're different colors.
You are seeing it as the same.
But they're different colors. The pink, there are variations. Like right now, I'm looking at my closet. Yesterday, I was like, I don't have a lot of pink stuff, so maybe I should get a few more pink stuff. I don't have a lot of green stuff.
Anyway.
But this is so organized. So when we're thinking of decluttering, what should come to mind first?
First of all, to have an organized wardrobe or closet, right? Usually, yes, it's about function, aesthetics, and all that. But however, you want to look at the fact that you need clarity and ease and comfort. You don't want a situation where you're looking for something and you are confused. Most of us, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this in the mornings, which he said, like, usually for the women, in the mornings when you're about to go to work, even the whole hassle of thinking of what to wear, and where is this, where is that, where did I put this, that whole hassle in the morning can take you more than an hour. Yeah. Yes, some people can think through exactly the same thing throughout the night and in the morning, which ends up even sometimes you get stressed. Before you leave home, you're already stressed with what you're looking for to wear. You get it? So you need clarity and ease of access. You want to ensure that your wardrobe is looking as accessible as possible. Accessible as possible, which usually it's either you are not organized enough, you've not organized them enough, or you have too many things that you don't even use. Yes, either you've not organized them enough or you have too many things that you haven't used. So mostly you would want to first declutter it, right? Let's take a look at decluttering the entire wardrobe or the entire closet. Decluttering here meaning, let's take some out.
Okay.
Yes, those ones that are not essential. Those ones that first you want to look at all the things you haven't worn in the last 8 months.
8 months?
Yes.
Okay.
All the things you haven't touched in the past 8 months. Ask yourself, okay, we are in September now. Since January, have I even touched this t-shirt?
But we're holding on to it.
To when?
For sentimental values. Maybe the person
who
bought it for you.
That is another issue most people also face.
Yeah.
Oh, my mother gave it to me.
Gave it to me.
Oh, that ex gave it to me. I don't want to throw it away.
I for the ex, then we can throw it away.
You attach so many sentiments to some of the things.
Yeah.
That fragrance you bought, but the box is still sitting on your desk.
Hey, I'm guilty.
What is it doing there?
I want to remember the name so that I can buy the same
What
thing.
is it doing there? You see, most of the time...
You came for me this morning.
Please, I didn't come for you, but I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jude, the way Jude is smiling here and there.
It's an interesting conversation to have because there are people who, they say people have in their rooms what they call the idle chair.
Yeah.
Right. So if the clothes is not dirty.
But you don't want to put it in the wardrobe
too.
If it's not wardrobe-ish because it's been worn but not worn.
It's not dirty.
It's not dirty, but it's not clean either, right? It is for the chair. And they dump so many clothes on the chair.
That chair.
Now it becomes, talk to us about it. Like, are there specific shelves to help you, shoe racks, all of it and more?
Of course. I mean, this whole idea of keeping sentiments and then that transition, zone for some of the clothes, sometimes even from the laundry until it gets into the wardrobe, it stays in that sofa for a while.
Yeah, even in
weeks.
the laundry basket for like
Yes.
forever.
Yes, you see, sometimes it's all these things. Last time I mentioned that you need to develop some habits to be able to get it to look as you want. Do you get it? It doesn't come just like that. You need to be deliberate about it. So you want to first find a way to declutter, take all the things you think you don't need. You've not touched in the past 8 months. You've not worn it. Stop deceiving yourself. I'll wear it.
But we'll wait.
Stop deceiving
we'll get
yourself.
around to wearing
I'll wear it. Take it out. Those ones that you want to, you think, okay, I won't wear it, but I don't also want to throw it away. Donate it. Give it to someone who needs it. Something of that sort. Yes, because of my mother, she imbibed that habit in me. So every day, constantly, I'm moving out things I know I haven't touched for a while. I'm moving out things I know if I don't have anywhere to take it. I'm moving out things I know. So there's always constantly a bag beside my wardrobe.
Right.
If I check this thing, when I wear it, I don't feel so well. Take it out. This thing, it's looking too old. I put it. Yes. You might want to be very deliberate as of some of these things and then at least downsize it to those ones that you know that you wear.
Okay.
Or you know that this thing, when I wear it, I feel like good. I feel good in it.
All right.
Yes. Because another thing about closet is you want to be confident about what you wear.
Okay.
You want to be confident about what you have in there. Do you get it? So at least once you've been able to declutter and take out all the unnecessary items, now you have your necessary stuff. Now the next thing is how to organize them.
Yeah.
You get it? How to organize them. And most of the time starts from at least the plan or the design of your closet or the wardrobe. Sometimes, let's be a little fair to those of us who are renting. You don't have the luxury of building your own wardrobe. You went to meet it.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to make it work.
Yeah.
Yes, you can't change it. Right. Now, I think sometimes, I understand, you might get wardrobes that are not fit for purpose. You can't use it for anything. You get it? Or sometimes the kind of clothes you have do not fit into the kind of wardrobe you have. You might want to make good use of closet organizers. Do you get it? That is where you start making, either just go to the supermarket, go to some of the shops here and there. You get so many options. One typical example is what I have in front of me here, right? This is a basket for organizing clothes, right? This is a basket for organizing. You can have woven baskets. Sometimes some of these acrylic transparent containers, these are those ones also make the wardrobe look very neat and minimal. If you want to have that kind of look, go for like what you are seeing on the screen here. There are some for clothes, there are some for shoes. Do you get it? Because in most cases, when the people look at wardrobes and closets, all they think of is clothes.
Yeah.
That's another mistake most of us make. All they think of is clothes, forgetting that your whole outfit is not just about clothes, shoes, accessories, hair, belts, sunshades, watches, cosmetics, hats. You finish arranging your clothes and you are left with the accessories.
Yeah.
And you are left with the accessories. Remember, everything should have its place in your wardrobe.
This is lovely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything should have its place. So if you plan carefully, these are some of the, this is a typical example of some of these organizers you can easily make good use of. Yes.
So you can have jewelry in there.
Exactly. You can use these to organize your jewelry. You can use these to organize.
Some people I know it's too small.
No, they come in sizes.
You know jewelry she can wear for one show. If she adds the bangles to it will enter there.
No, so I mean, yes, they are bigger sizes.
Oh, okay.
They are bigger sizes. So these can be used to organize either cosmetics or earrings, or the small stud earrings. This can be used to organize maybe necklaces, whatever. When you open them, when you go to the shops, they are bigger sizes. You can, I mean, for whatever purpose. If you are a watch person that likes keeping plenty watches, there are ways you can organize them. You get it. Sometimes you have to be very deliberate. Like I said, if it is very important to you, make time for it. Make money for it, save towards it. These are not so expensive though. I mean, you want to have a table, like you said, this is looking very neat and organized, right? This is looking very neat and organized, right? Find a way. They are even divided, drawer dividers you can use to separate them so you can put individual items in every corner. You get it? Same way when we come to, how do you call it? The clothes. Now we can have a closet basket, something like this. You can have closet basket, something like this. Or if you're more of a nature person, you can go for the woven ones.
Yeah.
Yes, the woven ones are also not so expensive. They're very cheap to come by. Just buy them, and then you need hangers. These are some of the things you should be ready to invest in. These are things you should be ready to invest in. Sometimes people want to wonder, there are different types of hangers on the market, right? Sometimes these ones are mostly, how do you call it? Highly recommended. The velvet, slim, very slim ones, especially if you have very little space in your closet, right? They don't look so bulky. That's one thing. They look very slim and neat and minimal for you if your space is very small. Another thing is these are anti-slip.
Okay, so the clothes will not be
exactly
slipping.
For some of the clothes that are very, silky. If you use the very plastic ones, if you notice, exactly, this helps you prevent those kind of issues. You get it? So most of the time, a lot of professional organizers would recommend these type. And then another thing, if you want to get all these looks you are seeing, stick to a particular kind of hanger. Yes, avoid mixing too many different colors, too many different types. You have bamboo, you have this, you have plastic.
We're all guilty. But I know that hangers that have like multiple rows.
Exactly,
as well.
multiple. So those ones are used to organize either pants or jeans or whatever, trousers. So you can have about 4 different trousers on one hanger, right? Stick to one particular type of hanger. If you want to do this, and most of this, you realize after arranging, it looks very neatly organized. It comes out very,
Right.
Yes, so avoid 1 minute you are using bamboo, the next cloth is plastic, the next one is green, the next one is...
Especially the ones from the cleaners.
Yes.
A lot of us have it.
Yes.
I think they're becoming junk in my room.
So, I mean, be deliberate again, once again, be very deliberate about these things, right? So that you can get the Instagram look you are looking for.
Chile,
You can
the
get
Pinterest looks.
Thank you, you see. And then stick to particular patterns when you come to organizing the clothes. That's
Okay.
another. If you want to go by this, these are very good for those wardrobes without enough partitions. Those wardrobes without enough partitions. Meanwhile, you have so many categories of clothes
Yeah.
you need to keep. Find something for your undies, and then you put it in there. Another container for jeans, trousers, and then you fit it in there. Another container for whatever, and that's in that. So, what you might want to first sit down and then categorize all the things that I wear on daily basis. Do you get it? So my everyday wear, those are your clothes, the clothes for work, and then maybe those ones that you wear at home, and then those ones you wear for everyday moving about, work. I mean, however, and then the occasional aspects, things you wear maybe only on Sundays, only on maybe a weekend, only to a funeral. You want to find a particular place for those items. Maybe you want to put them away from, easy access, because you need everyday wear. You don't want situations where you finish folding and Monday to Friday you're looking for clothes and you have to bring everything down. You want to avoid that situation.
Yeah, because you leave it there actually.
Exactly.
You just pick it up and stuff it back in.
So those ones you need every day.
Yeah.
Give them those ones easy access.
Would you advise, folding as against hanging of clothes? Which one is more?
There are certain items, there are certain clothes. One, if you're looking for aesthetics, there are certain clothes that look neatly organized when they are hanged, right? There are certain clothes that need, for instance, jackets.
You have to hang them.
Yes, you might have to hang them. Sometimes shirts, for instance. Shirts, especially if you wear them on daily basis. Shirts, for instance, they look very good when you hang them rather. Do you get it? Sometimes there are even some dresses that look that way, that look better when you hang them. Unless probably you barely touch them. Or this time you don't even see yourself wearing it in the next 1 month. Then you might want to find a hidden place to put them. Other than that, if not, you'd want to also probably find a way and fold them. Neatly fold them and organize them. Those things like t-shirts, trousers, tailored pants, you can either hang them or sometimes, because one, you want to know which one will be easy for me when I'm looking for them. Yes, which one will be easy for me to identify when I'm looking for them.
Right.
So maybe if the folding is going to give you too much work to do, simply hang them. Especially your everyday wear. Especially your everyday wear. Simply just hang them. Some of us like to plan for our week. Sunday, I need to plan Monday to Friday, everything I'll be wearing. So they bring them out, iron them, and then organize it, probably hang them. There are others too who prefer in the morning, that is when I have to think of what I'm wearing today. Yes, if you're such a person, maybe the hanging might not work for you. Yes, the hanging might not work for you. So you have to be able to decide on all those items that you think you want to hang, and then make way for them. And then those ones that you think, oh, these are t-shirts, these are pants, these are shorts, these are whatever, those ones you can easily fold them and find a place for them.
All right.
Is there a method to folding? I've been seeing these videos where people are folding things in some. I've learned a couple and it's kind of helped my space. But
you never really. After
you
2 or 3 tries, you just go back to how you know how to fold.
Actually, no. I've actually learned how to fold.
So you do it every time?
Yes, I do it every time with my jeans, with my bed sheets, with cloth. Like it makes the thing smaller and more neat. So you know, okay, so this is And then should we follow a certain color pattern? I like to do that. So all my reds, all my blues, all my greens.
Exactly. So first, when it comes to folding, you want to, especially if you still don't have too much space in the wardrobe, you want to fold them and make them as flat as possible. As flat as possible. So you can take a lot of things. Right? So let's just say we are using this basket to organize all these clothes. You want to make it as flat as possible, like I've done here. So you toss them in, or you flat out
This is
add
something
more.
you find in an Ashanti person's wardrobe.
Yeah.
They don't boy a black so
yeah. So you make them as flat as possible and then arrange them. When you finish, then you toss them in like this. This way, if you stack them up this way, it makes it easy for identification. You know, if you do it this way, it means when exactly
more work.
When you are looking for one item, you have to bring
Struggle.
everything out.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you bring everything. So pile them up and then stack them up this way.
Right.
Yes, and then stack them
Probably
up
even
this way.
create small space, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. And then stack them up this way. Others also prefer to roll them into something like balls, which also provides you.
But this makes it bulky.
So you do it this way, which means you can stack a lot of them on it. This actually depends on what you are folding.
Okay.
It might not work for everything. There are certain items it looks it looks better when you fold them, when you roll them like that. There are certain items when you roll them like that, it works better. Like if you check some of the pictures on the screen, yeah, maybe t-shirts. If the fabrics are very soft, something like t-shirts, something like underwear, like those items you can easily roll them, and it makes you take the basket can actually take a lot at a go. Yeah, and then you made mention of color coding.
Yeah,
that's another thing you might want to. Again, you want your closet to look like you're seeing, right? So those are one of the other options. After you've sorted them into different categories, jeans is going here, platelet pants are going here, t-shirts are going here. Now you want to think of, all the reds should come this way. And then all the blues should follow. And then all the whites should follow. I mean, it's a lot of work, but you also don't want to look messy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, but you also want it to look some way. Do you get
Hey,
it?
this person, they like one particular color bra. Red in Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
so
love it.
color coding is another way. So you have to be deliberate in sorting all these things. These are things like, again, I keep saying you need to develop the habit for it. You need to be deliberate about it. So you make time for them.
Develop the habit.
Yes, you make time for them.
Hey.
Make time for them. So develop the habit of making time to sort out all your clothes.
Okay.
Develop a decluttering pattern from time to time, maybe every 1 month.
Some people say if it doesn't spark joy.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you haven't worn, but
if you
8
haven't-
months is gracious. So
Of
some
course.
people say
I mean,
if you haven't worn it in 3 months,
exactly.
get rid of it.
I mean, that's why I'm being, let's just say from January till now.
Okay, if you haven't worn it.
Let's just say from January till now, you haven't worn it. I mean, you keep saying, oh, I'll wear it, I'll wear it, I'll wear it, but it never happens.
Right.
I mean, when you wear it and you think you don't really feel so cool about it, put it away. Put it away.
Put it away.
Exactly. Or those of us who like impulse buying, there are some of us, it's not like we don't have anything to wear or we are not organized. We just have too many things. You just have too many things. You're always buying shoes, always buying clothes, always buying.
Anyway.
You see, develop the habit of anytime I buy something new, another one should go.
Okay. All right.
Help you manage your stuff better.
Exactly. Anytime I'm buying this particular shoe, it means another old
Something
shoe
has to go.
should go.
Yes, Salom, since
Wow.
you came for me this morning.
I have to come to your house, Jude.
We'll go together.
I just need a bigger wardrobe, that's all.
Are you
It'll
sure?
Fit everything.
We'll give you the
And
big
I
wardrobe.
need a bigger wardrobe.
We'll give you the bigger wardrobe and
everything
still.
I promise you, if I get a
still.
bigger wardrobe, you'll clap for me.
Yo.
All right, so I mean, I've learned a lot, and even though you came for me this morning, I've
for
learned a
you.
lot that I'm
I
going
didn't come for
to, implement in my space. I'll send you a picture when I
didn't
try.
come for you.
But thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, Salom Dreammaker is an
So
interior
for-
designer.
okay.
Oh, you wanted to say something?
I was just going to say, for those of us who want to develop a habit or want to start a routine, wardrobe organizing stuff, habit, I'll share, just text the and WhatsApp number. I'll share a wardrobe organizing templates.
Okay.
On the printable template, you can print
There's
out
a
and then help
template
you,
now.
yes, to
Hey,
help you.
Virginia.
I mean, some of us are not good with, routines.
Right.
Did you get it? So I'll share it with them. Just text the number, the WhatsApp number. They'll share it with you. I mean,
Okay.
just at least.
Give us the number.
Oh.
Or you mean our
Yes,
number?
just-
Okay,
just
the
text them.
0204-447-033. Text that number and then we'll share with you a template so that you can follow that routinely to keep your wardrobe or your space decluttered.
Thank you so much, Salom. We'll probably continue this conversation another time.
And we definitely will.
Yeah.
Salom Dreammaker is an interior designer and project manager and founder of Acento Projects. You can find her across all social media platforms, Salom Dreammaker. Say hi and she'll make your interior space spark joy and bring some warmth into your homes. But for now, we're done with this segment. When we return, we have more for you. Don't go away.
This is a people's game. They will be bubbling about this one for weeks and months to come.
It's on SuperSport all season long. Pay your subscription today. Dial *759#. Available on DSTV and GoTV.
Kwame! You look amazing. Have you discovered a new secret to staying healthy these days?
Actually, I have. It's called SOS Advance. It is a health supplement manufactured in the UK with 11 essential oils like frankincense, black seed, oregano, and neem, all powered by nanotechnology.
Wow, that's impressive. What does it do?
SOS Advance supports your immune system against invading pathogens, including viruses, bacteria, and toxins. It also provides antioxidant effects to help combat free radicals and reduce oxidative stress on your body.
Wow, I really need this. Like, I've been feeling off lately, but I can't pinpoint exactly what the problem is.
Oh, easy. I think you should get it. You can find it at every pharmacy nearby.
There's a pharmacy here. Let's go. Thank you. I beg his wounds pain.
Pregnant and lactating mothers should contact their physicians. This advert is FDA approved.
Nothing beats an absolute worship experience with Team Eternity. It's Team Eternity Ghana's third live recording, Tech Live 3.0, and this year our theme is The Promise. Join us as our honored guest at the Grand Arena, Accra International Conference Center on the 7th of September 2025 at 4 p.m. for an unforgettable and divine encounter. Grab your tickets for cool 250 Ghana cedis for VIP and 150 Ghana cedis for general at www.teameternityghana.com. Tech Live 3.0, a divine moment waiting for you.
Proudly powered by Quest Ghana Limited.
You've seen nothing yet. This Big Brother Naija Season 10. It's 10 times the drama, 10 times the rivalry, and 10 times the game. This is certified. No zero, no minus. Big Brother Naija Season 10. Showing 24/7 on DSTV and on GoTV. Gold sponsor, Guinness.
welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel 1 TV. Myself, Jude Duncan, joining us in studio, Yao Jamie. Yao, really big week for sports.
Really big week for sports. Look, it doesn't get bigger than the Black Stars. They are 1-1 draw with Chad in N'Djamena. Very shocking. And yes, they've returned to Ghana, and yesterday they trained at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's the first training session since they returned from Chad. And later today, they will train again, and they will do same on Sunday before the big game against Mali on Monday, which kicks off at 7 p.m. And still aftermath of the minister's release of the budget or presser, where he highlighted a few issues concerning the budget. It has drawn a lot of attention, a lot of controversy. Many people believe that it destabilized the team and it demotivated the players.
Are they serious?
Yeah, that's what some believe.
Budget.
So that's what some believe, and they believe so much to the extent that one of those people, that is a former communication director for the Ghana Football Association. That's Ibrahim Sani Dara, a veteran sports journalist. He's been in this industry for decades. Worked with the BBC. Is working with CAF, has served on multiple boards. He delivered a very stinging statement to the sports minister, and I must say it's very disappointing. And just to give you the quotes,
please quote it.
He said, "Which military in the history of mankind has been so foolish to announce reduction of the salaries of soldiers before a war? The timing of the Black Stars budget was completely needless. The sports minister Kofi Adams needs to shut it. He should let the boys focus on the World Cup qualifiers." He said this to Sporty FM.
To be honest, the budget
which military in the history of mankind has been so foolish
the players
to announce reduction?
You know what he did is
it didn't affect the players, did it?
What a man did, Sani Dara, that's his name, right?
Yeah, Ibrahim Sani Dara.
What he did is basically an insult to the president.
Yes, because the minister is acting on behalf of the president. And the president, in his State of the Nation address, stated that the budget for the Black Stars should be transparent. The budget for the national team should be made transparent.
But my thing is, the budget didn't affect the players.
No, it
didn't.
It
couldn't have in any way affected their play.
He's not serious.
So that's not a basis for you to come and tell us that the way they played is because we released budget.
Yes, and the timing was needless.
When they failed to qualify for the AFCON against Niger, the game before that, the sports FA, the president, he was in the dressing room berating the players.
Yeah, exactly.
Did anybody blame him for the outputs the players did? See, Sani Dara should just rather shut it, right? And,
I think
he doesn't matter anymore.
I think
in the
he lost the plot.
You know, I think he should come in with that.
I think
foolish.
He really lost the plot.
So what he's telling us, the president
he
is
should
foolish?
sit somewhere and forget himself.
Yes, that's what more or less he's indirectly saying. That's what more or less he's indirectly saying. And for a veteran sports journalist,
I don't think anybody respects him anymore.
Well, I mean, respect, it's subjective. So
that was wrong. I think he
needs to flat out wrong. Very disappointing.
And
this guy
he needs to apologize.
He needs to apologize. Oh yeah, he needs to apologize. And look, I'll be surprised if they let this go. If the sports minister let this go, if some government official let this go. Honestly, because if I were the sports minister, I wouldn't let it go. Like, I would really make an example out of him, because you don't do that. What? Because you have a little bit of a leeway and a big say in football, and so
it doesn't make you say.
It
doesn't mean you can come and say whatever you want to say.
The shocking thing is that this is somebody who was, fingered.
Yeah, with the whole number 12. Yeah, they announced.
Like, what more authority that has he got,
to make any comments on
honestly, it was very disappointing to hear Sani Dara, like, very well respected sports journalist.
What went wrong with that Chad game? Because for the life of me, I couldn't understand
the Chad game. Look, a lot of people have blamed the players, Otuado.
Yeah, saying the pitch was not watered.
Yeah, the pitch was not watered. Look, I'll put it on the coach. Look, it was 30 degrees in Chad, but the humidity made it feel like it was 35 degrees.
Right, it was hot.
And it was hot. The boys got the lead. They held on to the lead till the 88th minute, 89th minute. At that point, it was clear that the boys were tired. You, the coach, you didn't effect the changes on time. Your first substitutions came in the 77th minute. 77th minute, you didn't replace the midfielders who were clearly tired and started giving up space to the Chad team.
Right.
You replaced Semenyo, Iñaki Williams, which is fair. It was a good substitution. But I honestly believe the timing was wrong, and he should have substituted Abdul Salih Samed and Elisha Owusu, or kept one and introduced a guy like Ibrahim Suleimana, because you could clearly tell that we were losing out on the 50-50 challenges because they simply could not run. They were tired. And it was after that we considered the equalizer that he took off Elisha Owusu. For me, you had just 5 minutes to manage the game. And the coach, that's where the coaching comes in. Manage the game.
So we still have an issue with Otto.
Yes, I still have an issue with Otto. Otto Addo messed up. He should have been able to manage it. Like, look, you can blame the players. He wasted chances. They had multiple opportunities to score goals. And instead, they'll go on the counter-attack and they'll take the ball back, pass among themselves, all of those things. But at the end of the day, they got the lead. They held on to the lead till the 89th minute in all that heat. So all you needed to do was to manage the final phase of the game, the final 5 minutes, by introducing new players who will freshen up the midfield, and you should have introduced them earlier rather than wait till the 89th minute after we conceded the equalizer before he brought on a midfielder. That for me was a no-no, and that's why I put that draw, which felt like a loss on Otto Addo. And we'll be taking on Mali. Mali. Yeah, very good team coached by Tom St. Feet, who led Gambia to their first ever AFCON quarterfinal berth. And Ghana, we've called on Kwesi Sibo from Real Oviedo to come in and augment the midfielder. I suspect there's a bit of an injury worry in camp, and that's how come he's been given a late call-up to the Black Stars. So, yes, we are hoping that on Monday they will be able to get back on track and a win over Mali, because if they miss out on a win, then things become a bit complicated. Things were pretty much straightforward in the lead up to our game against Chad. You beat Chad, you beat Mali, you establish a 6-point gap between us and our closest rival, and then if the results in other games go according to plan, then all we would have needed would have been a draw for us to qualify to the World Cup. But now, things are a bit complicated. Calculations as usual. And it will even get more complicated if we fail to beat Mali on Monday. And so all roads lead to the Accra Sports Stadium on Monday. That's September 8th at 7 p.m. But the ticket, look, on March Day, the National Sports Authority Director General, Yahan Pofuakra, held a presser yesterday and stated that on March Day, tickets won't be sold at the stadium. The closest point of sale for tickets would be the Black Star Square. And so you need to purchase your tickets at Airport Shell, at the sports stadium before Monday. Because on Monday, you won't go to the stadium to get tickets. You won't get the ticket. The closest point of sale would be the Black Star Square or Independence Arc.
We'll continue tomorrow.
That's a little wrap on the Black Star 7 Sports.
Tomorrow. Thank you, thank you
welcome,
so much for watching. We'll be at the This Is Ghana Fair at the IFWA Sutherland Park, but up next is Big Issue, and we'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. live right here on Channel 1 TV. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
The City Business Olympics is back! It's all about team building, networking, and staying healthy. Which game will your company participate in this year? Is it 7-a-side football, volleyball, swimming, basketball, or sack race? Rally your teammates and get ready for action. Date Saturday, September 27, 2025. Time 8 a.m. Venue Eden Heights Sports Complex. Call 0558-973-973 to register your company today. Let's keep fit, grow connections, and enjoy a day full of energy and excitement. It's powered by City FM with support from Channel 1 TV.
Nation full of questions, where truth often hides behind noise, one show dares to ask what truly matters face to face. With fearless clarity and a quest for accountability, host Umaru Sanda Amadou sits down with the movers and shakers of politics, governance, society, and business, confronting the issues that define our national conversation.
The party itself has said that whenever you are in opposition, you should choose flag bearers early.
So what you are trying to tell me is that you want somebody who is going out to come and select a leader for you. So the next person will come and say, but I didn't select him.
Direct victim of attack, violent attack.
Where and when?
The first one happened in Parliament. I was pregnant.
Now, for me, it was legitimized by a radio or TV station giving her a position to work.
So for you, take issue with GH1 and what and giving her the platform.
That is where the minority is. We are on them. We've asked questions.
President Mahama would be a mean president if he prioritized only his children and DCP. He needs to demonstrate a Ghanaian government.
Every Tuesday at 9 p.m., join Umaru Sanda Amadou on Face to Face as he digs deeper, challenges power, and reveals the stories shaping Ghana's future. Only on Channel 1 TV.
It's time to promote volunteerism, active citizenship, and patriotism in Ghanaian society.
Where we shine the spotlight on the unsung heroes among us.
Today, we're not just launching a program, we're igniting a revolution of skills, dreams, and hope.
On Volunteers TV, we highlight and celebrate people and groups that are great examples to us all.
Every single region in Ghana, we're doing something.
Good.
So no one's being left behind.
Over 800 kids that come to school, so having an extra classroom, extra resources will be really, really beneficial.
If you're a volunteer, you are actually serving because you are giving up your time and resources for nothing in return.
Volunteers TV, Sunday at 6:30 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV. In a world filled with challenges, we all need guidance, hope, and a lifeline to anchor us.
This is Lifeline, and I'm your host, Fred Crunchy Mensah.
For social issues, relationship challenges, and family matters, Lifeline is here to inspire, uplift, and guide you on your journey.
Where we give you support, where we hold your hand through the valley and through the thick and thins of life.
Join Bishop Fred Crunchy Mensah.
I welcome you especially to Lifeline.
Every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 p.m. right here on Channel 1 TV. Let's walk this path together, strengthen our faith, our families, and our lives. Lifeline, because every soul deserves a guiding light. Tune in to Lifeline on Channel 1 TV and let's grow together.
Join us this week on The Upside Down Show as we sit with Professor Kobi Mensah, CEO of the Ghana Tourism Development Company. Congratulations to him on being promoted to full professor.
You have been paid to be a son. Yes. Really? So you're...
He recounts how his age denied him an opportunity, hence he changed his career path.
My dad was a GR chair in Takrady. They had a a training for technical people, the sector people, gratis program. I took sleeper from Takoradi to Kumasi. When we went to do the registration, the man said I'm too young. It was computer aided design, CAD. I remember very well. And I was so passionate about it that I wanted to do. He said I'm too young, he's not allowing it.
GTDC will no longer suffer, he says.
I'm driving GTDC to digital, making sure that we are moving into the innovation space. We are building what we call Ghana Tourism Marketplace, and then Ghana Tourism Investment Platform.
GTDC has, ever since we've known them, been struggling.
Absolutely.
Why?
We are no longer going to struggle.
Don't miss this episode, airing this Sunday at 7 p.m. prompt, only on Channel 1 TV.
Let's get into the world of sports like never before.
You know how we do it on Fridays.
Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. on 97.3 City FM for Sports Panorama, your ultimate destination for all things sports.
One of the biggest scandals in this country's history. You can't spend 250 million USD and come out with that.
From the thrill of association football to the excitement of basketball, tennis, athletics, and even emerging sports, we cover it all. Whether it's the Premier League or the latest NBA showdown, we bring you the stories behind the stars.
Getting an opportunity to become a national team coach, he should understand the politics around football.
And don't miss the prayer of the rabbi.
Joe was Zebaut.
How Zebaut there?
Zebaut won Chaboke.
We're not just about the games, we're about the community.
If you are going to be given this kind of treatment, then you need to be that guy. When I look at him play, he is not it.
Or when it's time for Don't Call Me. Join the conversation as we connect with fans across the country and beyond. Want the latest updates? Send us your thoughts and we'll feature your comments live on air. And remember, we like to hear your predictions for matches and your thoughts in general. Think you know who's going to win? Let us know.
Big shout outs to my YouTube people.
Tune in every Friday at 7 p.m. only on 97.3 City FM. Sports Panorama, where sports come alive. Sports Panorama, your weekly sports fix. Don't miss out on the action. Sports Panorama, catch the excitement every Friday.
Curious about what's happening beyond your borders? Beyond Borders takes you there. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m., join Caleb Kuda as he explores the stories that shape our world, connecting you with Ghanaians in other cultures and seeing the world through their eyes.
So we've learned one thing: you leave your shoes outside. Wow.
Tuesdays.
You know, I won't go to Ghana dressed in a Lacoste.
As director of operations.
From international politics to the human stories that define nations, Beyond Borders brings you a fresh perspective of Ghanaians around the world, one conversation at a time. Beyond Borders with Caleb Kuda airs Wednesdays at 7 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
Hello, a very good morning to you. This is The Big Issue. You are welcome. It's your platform for incisive analysis and riveting conversation. I am Selom Adunu. This morning, the show, as always, is live and interactive.